Welcome to Gamers Rise Up, the ultimate gaming culture podcast. We are here with Millicent Osnes and Sam Schild. I am Micah Rock and Roll, broadcasting on Extremely.live, baby. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, Sam's showing us his collection of Gamer Fuel cans and Mountain Dew.
In all of those.
This is amazing. A little tour. Folks, you got to get subscribe to our YouTube so you can see this tour of an absolute amazing gamer cave. Thank you, Sam.
Of course. My girlfriend hasn't spoken to me in 2 weeks.
Holy shit. What a week. What have y'all been up to? Anything exciting? Got anything burning off the to get off your chest?
No, go. You go.
I am in the last leg of my gyno journey. So I think next time you see me, IUD free baby, I could get pregnant again.
Oh, hell yeah.
Manolo's urethra is going to be protected from those needles.
Exactly. Except out of spite, because this has been a pain in the ass, I'm going to go at it with a screwdriver. This is what it feels like to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you girls, you got a lot of body mods you got to deal with. You're always body modding.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody expects us to have a belly button ring, so we got to do that now too.
Yeah, I saw there was a video on TikTok. There's this woman who had like a skin graft, so her belly button got like filled in. She didn't have a belly button. So a tattoo artist drew it for her, and I'm thinking the only issue is now there's no smell.
Exactly. The best part of the belly button.
I mean, that's 78% of it for me.
Yeah.
The best part of the human body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's nature's little cup. Fill it up.
Yeah, who does belly button shots? Because they nasty.
So
I have the concave chest, so I can do the eating cereal thing.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
I remember one time distinctly. I was a kid. I was eating popsicles all day when I was sick, and I threw up the liquid popsicle into my little thing, and then I slurped it up.
No,
Because it was just red cherry juice, baby.
No, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
That's why they called me Crazy Sam in elementary school. That's why they called me Ed Gein, on the playground.
That is amazing. It's like a dog puking, eating grass and puking and eating it
God.
again.
And then eating your vomit, your grass vomit.
I was watching Spider-Man, the animated series, bitch.
Oh
my
hell yeah.
God.
Fox Kids?
Fox Kids. I mean, if we ever, since this is gaming culture, at some point we're going to have to talk about the amazing work that Hasbro's doing on the Spider-Man, the animated series action figures. Okay,
Ooh.
We're talking Morbius. We're talking Doc Ock. We're talking Aunt May.
Oh hell yeah.
Peter Parker. I mean, it's...
This is current, or are you talking back when you were a kid?
No, this is current. They're doing this new thing where they come in these like VHS tape looking boxes.
Oh hell yeah.
That's cute.
It's very tight. It's very
That
cool.
is cool. I like that. Marshall's making fun of my little she's like, you're starting to build a little collection of little guys on the shelf.
Aww.
I'm like, you bought me half of them.
I mean, you can't beat our collection of little guys, so we got
That's true.
a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Nolo's a serious little guy collector.
He loves the little guys.
The real motherfuckers are guys like me that keep my 6-inch guys in a tub for continued use, not on display.
No.
Yeah.
Not the little guys we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about the homoerotic physique.
He's got 6-inch butt plug in right now.
No, I'm talking about Marvel Legends. I'm not talking about something cool that you can put in your ass. I'm talking the reason that I've never gotten to do ass play. Okay? I'm talking.
No one wants to do ass play with a nerd.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you got to be a true alpha to get ass play.
Yeah.
That's what all us gamers got to. We got to level up till we get ass play. That's like
alphas get pegged. You
That's
know
right.
you're a true alpha.
true alphas.
You get a woman to fuck you in the
That's
ass.
what happens when you prestige in Call of Duty. They send someone over to peg you.
Hell yeah, man! Oh man, so I had like $30-ish on my Steam account because I returned No Man's Sky. Just didn't click with me, unfortunately.
Yeah,
fuck that game.
I feel bad because I was excited for it, but what are you gonna do? So I just knew a couple new games came out that I've been following. Well, one of them I've been following. Called Pepper Grinder. You heard of this? Yeah, you heard of this? It's called Pepper Grinder. So it's like this indie game. I think it's like one-man team or just like small team game. But I've been following this dude on Twitter, watching the development because it just looks so cool. But it's a 2D platformer, like what do you call it? Pixel art style.
Cute.
Yeah, and
this is what the background of your story is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like an old school platformer, but the mechanic is you get a big drill that you use to like burrow around dirt and sand and stuff. And the biggest problem I would say with like indie games is often they look nice, but they don't control that great. Like the controls are a little wonkadoodle. This thing is perfect. It is so smooth and enjoyable to you burrow around. Use this drill to burrow around in this in dirt, and it's like you're swimming like a dolphin in water. It's so smooth, and like the control is just it's so good. It's so satisfying. And it's doing I've heard that it's I saw someone saying it's a short game, but I gotta say I beat the first world and I already feel like I got my $15 worth. It was that much fun.
Oh yeah, $15 is cheap.
Yeah, 15 is such a good price for a game. It's like,
listen to that, Nintendo.
Yeah, come on, Nintendo. They should have a whole line of $15 games.
Yeah,
fucking losers. But yeah, the music's also fantastic, and it does what these modern platformers are doing now, where it's like it used to be you had to collect like 100 things to get a new life or an extra a 1-up or whatever. Now, like all these games, they're just kind of getting rid of the game over screen, the dying. You know what I mean? Like when you die, you just restart at the last checkpoint you hit or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you don't have to collect. There's no point in collecting shit for 1-ups now. But they're doing that thing where like in Mario it's coins, in this it's like treasures. You're like it's the theme I think is like you're like a pirate and there's a rival pirate gang and they stole your treasures and stuff like that. So you're on your
your girlfriend.
Yeah, totally fucked your girlfriend. And you're out for revenge.
You know, the thing is, I knew it because I knew she wasn't going on that fucking trip. I knew she was getting fucked by pirates.
Pirate girls are hussies.
Dude, you gotta stop giving your heart away to these tramps. I don't understand why you can't see what I see in you, bro.
You can't just keep bringing these girls from the tavern over here.
They all have syphilis.
Yeah. You should come to an enchanters meeting with me. The women there are so chill. But yeah, so all the shit you collect, you get to go to store and spend, and you get like first of all, it's again this gachapon thing of like you don't know what you're gonna get, but it's fun and exciting to get them. And so they have you can buy like more health bar basically, and then you can buy like just like clothing and hair color changes and stuff like that, and like capes and shit, which is fun or whatever.
More desirable to your girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. But they also do like a sticker book where you're like they have pictures of the different worlds like represented, and then you can just buy random stickers and stick them all over shit, which is fun. But I just like that modern take on the collectible thing of like it being an actual currency for stuff you can actually get in game, which is very cool. And what's the other thing that I enjoyed? Oh, like you have to collect like there's like 5 hidden coins throughout every level, and consistently I'm missing 1 or 2, so it's like fun. I'm excited to go back and try and figure out where the secret is. And then you use those coins to unlock secret levels. So there's like incentive for getting all this shit. And the jewels are like placed throughout the dirt you burrow in. So it's like a fun like follow the trail, try and nail it first try kind of stuff. Extremely fun. Very charming graphics. Fun boss battles so far. I've only done 1, but I assume there will be more. Great music, very, very good music, and just overall a beautiful package. Perfect, no notes. $15, can't go wrong. Absolute delight.
They have it at GameStop. They say they have it. That's what they're saying.
Oh boy, but yeah, good stuff. Huge fan. Cool. Very excited to play more.
This is something I kind of just thought of. I don't know if you guys know. I just want to shout out. There's a gaming YouTuber who absolutely slaps, and I can't believe we haven't talked about him. Do you guys know Odd Header?
Odd Header, no.
Are you serious? Okay.
I'm not a part of the gaming YouTube community.
Well, I'm not either. That's what I'm saying. Like, I hate that shit, and I don't watch it. This is the one guy that I watch. I'm not saying it's bad. It's cool, but it's just not my thing. This guy's just able to catch my attention. A lot of the games he focuses on, it's all like weird Easter eggs and shit that he like finds in old games, but they're all games from like 2001. Ooh. You know, like I feel like his first big video, maybe I got this wrong, was like he did like 100 facts about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which sounds like so lame, but like he makes his own electronic music, which is like this like cool, like sort of like low, I don't know how to really describe it, but it's like a very like mellow, like, but like cool, like kind of like drum and bass shit going on in the background. I'm describing it completely wrong, but he makes his own cool music for it, and it's just always like weird shit that devs leave behind. Like it's mostly Easter eggs.
That's cool. Stuff. What's his name? I'm gonna look him up.
Odd Header, ODD, Head ER.
Odd Header.
He rocks. Like it's just like games from. He does like modern games and stuff too, but it's like 10 of the most disturbing thing found in video games, which sounds like so mid, but he. Just like his shit slaps. It's the games that he's doing. That's games cool. That he's covering are from like a different time. He rocks.
I gave him a subscribe. I'll check it out. Sounds fun.
I'm too high to be describing this right, but he really has some really great shit. And like so much research. He has like a Discord that people like submit stuff from, but it's cool. Just check it out.
Hell yeah. It's a good recommend. I will check it out for sure.
Yeah, the only YouTube gaming thing I ever saw was this guy that like was probably on 2 times speed but sounded like he was just on Adderall. And he was just like, hey guys, I'm gonna try and get through Minecraft but not touch any yellow. Like I have to find 5 diamonds, but I can't touch gray. And then like he'd be like, oh fuck, and like these zombies are chasing him, and like it's just like it was really funny though. I love it.
Yeah.
What is this guy?
The algorithm. I don't know. It was just like an algorithm thing that caught me. It got me real good.
Speaking of Minecraft, we had quite an adventure last night. It was good to get back with the gang. Oh my god!
I know, we missed you. So
We were
much.
like an indestructible firing squad.
We were crazy good.
I don't know
just
if
say
people
that
don't
last
understand how badass we are at this game. We were taking out
crazy.
mobs left and right.
Yeah,
Let's just say that last night, Minecraftia became the killing fields. Let's just say we were putting arrows in the heads of mothers, children. You know, it was incredible. It was
No
Where are the
remorse.
Where are
No
the
remorse.
mother mobs?
no, yeah, we really
Hell yeah.
we killed a lot of mobs last night.
We should come up with like a cool crew name for our Minecraft crew.
Yeah.
Like No Remorse Crafters. Just something like really cool that like has
Yeah,
the
super
Punisher
metal.
logo with a thin blue line flag.
Yeah, yeah. Pig fuckers. You know,
Pig
something
fuckers.
Remorseless pig fuckers.
yeah, remorseless pig fucker. Something I've loved seeing. This is not my bit that I made up, but someone wrote "gravy seal," and it's used as a term for like these like mall cops that have like not tactical knives.
Yeah.
And shit.
Oh my
Like that.
god, no.
That's
sorry,
so funny.
Gravy
Seal. That's great.
That is so good.
Do you remember back in the day when people would make like online games would have like clans and there was like clan websites? Do
Yeah,
you
like in
remember
Call
this?
of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I can't remember what games had them. There was like it was mostly shooting games, I feel like. But they were games where you could upload your own emblem too. So like you could like spray paint your emblem on like enemy territory.
Wasn't that like just like the war shooter games, or was that Halo? Wow.
So I don't know. I know was it Counter-Strike or Counter-Strike, whatever it's called. I remember that had like a tag option. God, I wish I could remember. There was a bunch of them.
It says
go for it.
It says, in video games, a clan, community, guild, or faction is just an organized group of video game players that regularly play together in one or more multiplayer games. I think...
That's
Hell yeah,
us.
that's us.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, Micah, you have to do the.
We got to make the
clan
website
image.
for us.
Yeah, that's.
We gotta think of our
I think that's
clan
an
name.
important first step. Is the whole entire website.
Hell yeah, I
The
agree.
Squarespace?
Give you a fire
just
up.
Add Sam's headshot. The
My
home
horrifying
screen.
Google Meet.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
terrifying.
Are they still calling them clans these days, or have we moved
I don't
on from
know,
that
not
word?
a great word.
I think these days that's dialectical behavioral therapy groups.
I was in one of those. That's how I found out it was crazy. I'm like, you don't get me. You don't get me at all. They're like, we don't, girl. You
These
were the
voices
wrong
in my
place."
head are the voices of reason.
And they're telling me to kill. And take out my knives.
Another ticket for Joker, please.
I'm damaged. Yeah, that's why I
Hell
kept
yeah.
cutting myself in group therapy.
There was a guy.
I got these scars.
That's how I got these.
Group therapy.
I was in group therapy, and there was a guy who legitimately like, people. You know how like people like try to like do stand up like in a classroom setting or something, like
Or
try
at
to
a
like get
gynecologist
laughs.
office.
Yeah, gyno. But like, there's this guy that was just like had this whole. He was clearly like not doing the work, but like very much a
Oh
showman.
my god.
Very much a showman in like the group therapy arena. Like his homework sheet would be blank, and he's like, "Yeah, fucking, I really felt like coping for me was amazing this week. Like I thought my skills were like completely aligned with like and it was just like just trying to like be a hand.
Bullshit his
There.
way.
It's like
That's so
no one
funny.
here is gonna fuck you after this. Like that's not literally the rules.
Marshall told me she can't do therapy because every time she goes in, she tries to win.
That's a good quote.
I'm like, you got to get over that because you're out of your fucking mind, dog.
Because you need it.
It's like when Bobby's talking to Janice. Janice, all due respect, but if you don't take care of this, he's talking about his rage issues.
Oh my god, Janice, what a great character! Holy fuck!
Oh, she's amazing. Oh my
Truly.
god.
Millicent, you should take what is it? Oh god, what's the One Piece break? You should take a break from One Piece and watch a few episodes of Sopranos. I think you'd like
All
it
right.
actually.
I will.
Wait. Oh, you have. Oh man, I hate to be like that fucker. That's like you haven't. You got.
I haven't seen
We
it.
should watch it together.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be
Woo!
We can host. We could do it like a watch party or something.
That'd be cool. You know that I've been seeing people using a open source video streaming service. I was like thinking, damn, that'd be sick because then there's no one's gonna take down your stream because you're streaming copyrighted content, and you could totally do like a full blown like movie watch party or whatever, and just put up whatever the fuck you wanted.
Or we could do a classic TV party where everybody watches fucking TV.
Hell,
In one room. We get a bunch of fucking chips and shit.
hell yeah!
It becomes like 2002 and like 6 Feet Under's on, and I don't think that's
smells like feet.
I don't think that's the right time, but yeah.
I'm down.
I'll have you over. You could
We should
come
host
to my place.
a movie night for gamer related freaks.
Micah, Micah has a perfectly sized couch for this too. His love seat in front of his TV. I go over to his house to hang out with him. He's like, "Yeah, you want to sit like we're on a date?" And like, it maybe has the capacity for 1.5 people.
Yeah.
We're like the opposite, where we have like 2 couches.
Yeah,
We
you
don't
have a ton of
TV,
sitting
so you
space.
can just like look at my iPad screen if you want. But
I was upstate for that comic convention, and I forgot my toothbrush, so I ran to Walmart, and I was absolutely floored at the prices of TVs now. It's like under $300 for a 55
Yeah.
fucking TV.
Remember,
It's insane.
it
That's
used to be
good.
like
It was like
Maybe
$7,000 for that
yeah,
initially, like a flat
well,
screen.
I want to sell
like,
my bike so I can watch TV.
hell yeah, dude!
I'll
It took
fix it.
everything in me not to buy one. I was just like so immediately wanted a giant TV. They're like 4K too. It's not even 1080p anymore. Like I don't give a shit about like they're a weird Walmart brand. Who gives a fuck? But they're just like, damn, it was so sick. I couldn't believe how cheap they are now.
It used to be like something like $20 per square inch or something. Like it was
I
like
didn't know that. There's like an
it
actual.
was and it was like they were hugely expensive.
Yeah.
But I remember I got this TV from a dude. It was like one of the first like flat-ish screen TVs where it was still like this wide
Yeah.
and heavy, like the
Yeah.
heaviest thing I've ever had to. I bought it for $50. It was a Mitsubishi. And my buddy Parker and I like very dangerously put it on. Then the stand was busted, so it was like
Right.
very haphazard and it could just fall at any time. And I remember every time you turned it on, it was just a blue screen and you had to just do some shit.
Jostle
Anything.
some cables.
And it's so funny too, like that cost that dude probably like over $1,000.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah,
Like,
especially those older
horrible.
units. Like he paid a fuck ton of money. He's probably like the first dude in his like neighborhood who got one. Like,
Yeah, he was from a huge like wealthy suburb too, so
right. Yeah, I have not purchased a television in over a decade. So I was just blown away by just how fucking cheap they've gotten. And
Yeah,
how
you have-
insanely huge. Like the ones that aren't cheap are like the size of your entire wall. Like it's
God.
insane.
And Micah has one of those retro TVs that actually just has fish in it, but he keeps thinking it's TV.
Yeah. I have one of those
Water.
I have one of those
He's
water
Nemo.
toys where you squirt the rings onto a peg and I think that's a TV.
he's just got light bright.
Yeah, I got a
You're
whole
like, I'm
lot.
really into this gaming thing. This console's really fun.
I'm a pretty serious gamer. It's like a bath toy for a toddler.
You're just like attempting unsuccessfully to spell your own name on light bright. Yeah, I'm watching Sopranos.
It's just
Covered in
fish.
diarrhea. Just an absolute madman. Oh my god.
Friends call you Swamp Thing. Isn't it funny that eggs cost like $20, but a TV is like
Yeah.
super affordable?
Yeah.
It's like
It's
family
absurd.
of 10, like let's go get two
Yeah.
of them.
You can watch all the TV you want, baby. Feed your mind.
Right.
Oh boy.
Does that mean that child labor is cheaper than chickens now?
Yeah, probably. Honestly, yeah. That's exactly
Yeah.
what that means.
Oh, that's. Ooh,
Sorry.
Jesus
Bummer.
Christ.
It's cheaper to pay 12 children nothing across the planet and ship it here than it is to get an animal to reproduce.
Squeeze a chicken.
You got to remember, like,
Get out of there.
you got to remember the TV manufacturers. They're not counting the wages based on like money. They're just doing it based on the amount of factories that have exploded yet. That's mostly how they calculate their overhead. They don't really worry about the
So true.
running around making cell phones. They don't give a shit.
Industrialization has been so badass. I think it's so awesome.
You gotta check out my home theater, man. Fucking
God, I mean, it's unfortunately so true. Like literally
What's like the
everything.
documentary about blood diamonds on my TV.
My blood television. It's pulled up in my blood card in my blood house. Turned on the blood TV. Proposed to my wife with a blood diamond. Just having an awesome blood life, dude.
just drinking oil, you know, like
Oh dear. The modern world. It's fucking interesting, man. It's wild.
dude. I loved. I don't know if people saw this in the news recently, but this play that Michael Imperioli and Jeremy Strong are in, and Victoria Pedretti, who's very incredible. I'll just say that, Victoria, if you're listening, love your work.
She is.
But they're in this play, and like this climate activist comes in and is like, Broadway's not going to survive on a dead planet, and Michael Imperioli physically removes him. And on Michael Imperioli's Instagram for 2 days, he was just sharing this clip of him
My God.
removing this guy. Just like, look what happens when you fuck with Christopher. I mean, I'm sorry, but like. And there's this other clip of Jeremy Strong, who I think is kind of a delusional freak. But there's this, it's a different climate activist. And she said, this play doesn't over when you leave the theater. And Jeremy Strong goes, she's right. And it's just like, dude, like, you're not Kendall anymore. Like, stop. And just please stop. Every picture of him, every article about Jeremy Strong is Jeremy Strong doesn't know who he is or where he is. And then he's wearing like a bucket hat and is just like,
Jeremy Strong is delusional.
yeah. Like he could like kill his parents, and people would be like, Jeremy Strong's just like doing his thing and navigating his truth right now. Jeremy Strong holding his mom's head, like, and it's the New York Times, like, we chatted with Kendall this weekend.
That's so funny. Yeah, he does definitely have that vibe. That's great.
Getting
Man.
off the rails here. I'm sorry.
No, that's great. That's hot content right there.
God. Let's get into it. I tried Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I still want to try it with you guys. But
Yeah, I want to hear what. Well, first of all, the what you told us last night, which makes me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So I didn't know that the thing outside is a trash can. I thought it was a chest, right? So I spend the first 2 days on the farm because I didn't know how to get in the house. I spent the first 2 days on the farm just, clearing shit, right?
Did you fall asleep outside?
No. By the end of the first day, I was able to figure it out.
How to open a door.
The whole first day, I'm just clearing shit. Little do I know, my energy bar is like, beep. And then I get inside, and I see, I finally, now that I know how to open the door and interact, I can open the present, right?
Right.
And then I see I can fuck with my furniture. I fuck with my furniture a little bit. I move some shit around.
Nice.
Anyways, that was fun. But then I get the seeds, and I'm holding them above my head like Super Mario 3.
Yep.
And I walk outside. I'm like, oh, I guess I just got to go put these in the chest. So I just walk to what I realize is like the eternal trash can and immediately deletes whatever you put in it. And I threw all my seeds in. And so now I have no seeds, and I'm like going to pass out, and I can't make food. And it says I'm like hungry or something, or not. I don't know. Is there a hunger?
No.
I just remember.
No, but the hunger will bring
right?
your energy back up.
Yeah.
That's right. And I was like, okay, I can't, and my energy is going down. I didn't let it get to the bottom. I guess you fall asleep. I didn't let that happen. I was too stressed out. Because I was like, well, fuck, I have to walk to town, but I'm fatigued, so I'm walking slow. And I look at the overworld. I'm like, town is a fucking ways away from this mountaintop farm I chose.
Yeah, you picked a hard mode.
Thinking it would be cool because there's like a cave you can mine in or whatever. And so I'm like, I'm not going to make it to town, so I turned it off.
Damn,
Oh
that's
my God.
amazing.
No
But-
fucking wonder you don't like the game. You did all of it wrong.
Yeah.
I did it very, very wrong.
It's like
Just
if I
like-
went into The Sims and was like, I don't like this, but all I did was build walls on top of walls.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Not a good game.
And the other thing, I didn't know about the energy until it said like, "Hey, you're gonna fall asleep."
Yeah.
And I was, oh, so but when I'm with you guys and I have you guys to like baby me, I'm sure it will be fun.
Yeah.
you
I
might
feel
get
like
addicted yet.
yeah, I feel like you could. There's still hope for you to enjoy this game, I think.
Yeah.
So in your menu, when you go to like open your bag or
Yeah.
whatever, there's a little garbage can. I thought that's where you put your seeds. What you
you
put your
sold
seeds
them.
in, you sold them. That's your shipping box. So you put anything
okay.
you want to sell in there. So
Okay.
and then you make that money overnight, like you get paid for whatever you put in there when you wake up the next morning. So
Yeah.
you didn't totally fuck yourself. You did make some money.
You did. Yeah, you
But-
probably made like $50.
Yeah, you sold 8 seeds so you could afford to go buy 1 seed, basically.
So you can
But,
afford to go buy one and then start sucking on a carrot as soon as it comes out of the ground so I don't die. The other thing I was thinking is like, even if I get to town and get some shit, I'm not going to make it back up. I live on a mountain.
yeah, no. Walking does not deplete your
But
energy.
if you go too low in energy, you start to only walk.
you can't run.
Yeah, you can't
Maybe.
run.
Yeah.
So does running deplete your energy?
No.
No. Only
Oh.
like doing like actions. I don't
So
even
that's-
think using the scythe.
It doesn't.
uses your
Yeah, I
energy.
think it's
Cutting down
mining,
trees?
using the pickaxe, using the watering can, using the hoe,
the hoe.
and then there's
The
one other
axe.
the axe, and then everything
Yeah.
else is like free. You don't need
Because I cut down a shit ton of trees. I just
Yeah.
went in Minecraft mode.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
Really entertained by the tree cutting down animation.
Yes.
And
It
so
is
I was-
satisfying.
I was cutting them, and then I passed out and sold my shit.
You
I
gotta.
really
we gotta
wish
teach.
that you live streamed that.
I know
Yeah.
it would have been. It just sounds so funny to me. Like just hearing you like getting anxiety from the most peaceful game in the world.
I'm so stupid that I like can't enjoy this game for kids.
No, it's you'll get there. You'll get there. I feel a little better now because it sounds like you had a complete nightmare experience.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like not fun what I was doing, but it was just like, oh, I did this wrong, and I
Right.
thought I would have to restart, and I liked the character I customized, so
Oh yeah.
That was what I did in high school. If I just kind of did it wrong, I gave up completely.
Yeah. I would do
The
that too.
class.
I quit without saving the other day because I accidentally hoed a bunch of my crops and destroyed them. I was like,
I
"Oh,
did that the other
fuck."
day.
And then I just like, I'm not gonna save. Like,
Yeah.
just like, fuck that. Yeah. it's a bummer.
So on that, I also started Stardew Valley, and I started it on my Switch, and I only realized that the update's only on Steam until I got to summer, like
Oh,
mid-summer, and I was like, I feel like I'd have run into something new by now.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and I was like, oh fuck. So I
Yeah.
just got to where I left off. I started it on Steam. I've been playing it nonstop.
Yeah, it's addictive.
It's taken my life away from me.
Dude, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I've been playing it for hours every day. Like
I was playing it.
hours
I
upon
almost
hours.
didn't show up.
Yeah.
I almost sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But my
It's-
farm needs some attention.
There's always one more thing to do, and I always think like at the end of one day or at night I'd be like, okay, I can turn it off now. And as soon as it flips over to the next day, I always have to walk out of my door and like see what's changed overnight.
Yeah.
And I immediately have to play another day. It's so bad.
So, I mean, social media should take one from Stardew
Yeah.
Valley, because I can eventually turn off reels.
they
Yeah,
did.
exactly.
They did it with Farmville on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember.
But then that died
Farmville.
out, and people had like really serious, like were serious about getting up at 6 to water their crops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this. We should get on Fiverr and pay somebody to like build us like a Gamers Rise Up Club Penguin.
Yes, I'll do it for free. I love that fucking game.
I wonder if people in No Man's Sky pay people to mine indium on just because on Fiverr. Just
Dude,
'cause, like
Me and my high school buddy, I was telling you we played World of Warcraft like religiously back when I was in college, and we would pay like Chinese people on eBay to sell gold to us, like straight up. They're from China. Like,
Oh
like
my
it was
God.
like people would like get pissed at like people who bought gold and WoW. Like, you're destroying the in-game economy, dude. Like, what the fuck? There's a whole industry of Chinese, like just Chinese people who'd grind for gold and sell it on eBay. It was wild.
Oh my god.
And it was like,
how much did you pay? Be honest.
oof. I'm gonna
just
guess it was something like $20. It was not crazy, but like still, it's like you're paying
$20, $20 160 different times.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically that they made it like a legit thing now. Like all those mobile games, you can pay like $3 to get like the in-game gems or whatever. I was ahead of my time. I was doing that before it was officially sanctioned by video games.
I've been I think I've given Brawl Stars probably like 30 of my dollars.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
I see it as like I've gotten $30 worth.
Exactly.
Like, it was a free game, and they also make it really easy to not spend money.
Yeah.
I'm like, you deserve.
Give him a treat. Give him a little
Yeah.
treat. I'm trying to remember if I played that the Animal Crossing mobile game for a minute there. I'm trying to remember if I ever paid for anything in there. That would have been probably the closest I'd ever gotten to breaking down and dropping some loot.
Okay, the most embarrassing thing I've bought from an online, like an app game. There's this dress-up game called Love Nikki. And you just dress up this anime girl.
What'd you buy?
Well, this was when I was on unemployment during COVID, so I had more money than I have ever had before, which is like $2,000. And I was like, fuck it, Nikki, you're gonna get a kimono today. And I like a lot of money. Not like
I'll get yelled at if I wear one in real life, but I can wear one in Hello Nikki.
Living vicariously through my pink-haired sweetie.
No, I get it.
Less than 100, but more than 50.
$50 more than 50?
Not for just one kimono. I bought a lot of outfits.
Okay. That's 2 kimonos.
Yeah, at least.
It's a quality hand-designed digital kimono. Like, what the fuck? I like the artistry of it.
It is good.
Can you show it to us?
Yeah.
Hell
yeah. Oh my god, you're like currently playing this game.
Hell yeah. I love it. It's like a digital paper doll.
That's awesome.
No. Okay, this is like the anime style.
Oh,
though.
hell
like,
yeah. Waifus,
adorable.
Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Do you mind if I take my pants off?
Please. The only way to play this game. And they're all sleeping. Once it finishes updating, I'll show you the cute outfits. I got so many, and they're so cute.
That's
you have no
great.
idea. But yeah.
I feel like when I started getting serious about videos, I got rid of my consoles. And then there was this time where I would only buy games like years after they came out, because every time a game would come out, like Star Wars Battlefront, people would be like, it sucks, it's basically a demo, you have to do these microtransactions to even get all the maps. And then you have to wait like 3 years for like the fucking the game company to like just try and suck as much blood as possible. And then when the smoke finally clears, I was getting into that game and I loved it for a while, and then I was like looking at the usernames. I'm like, these are not real people. Let's check.
Wait, I'll turn the brightness up. Can you see? You can't really see.
I think if you just turn it down a little or angle it, maybe.
Well, she's like a Lolita.
Yeah, like I bought that dress for probably like $5.
That's so funny. It totally is a paper doll.
It came with accessories.
It 100% is. Wow.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Does it play cool music when you're looking at your paper doll?
Yeah, and there's like a story-ish.
That's fun.
And like it's like it is a addictive game, I have to say, because like there is like competitions that you have to like do, and you can do it with other people. And
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I don't judge you. I like I said, I paid some poor slave in China $20 for gold in World of Warcraft, so.
I was gonna say, I can't really judge you because the only dress-up game I played was the Hillary Duff Flash game, and I just did it to see if I could see Hillary Duff naked.
And you can't.
And you can't. So
I mean, just maybe the game designers were bros. Just maybe. That's
you
so
thought
good.
they would be thinking about us for once.
Yeah. They never make a sexy woman video.
No. Why can't I dress my female character? I don't understand. Remember Flash games? Remember like CartoonNetwork.com?
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
I
rocked.
didn't watch Cartoon Network, but I played those games.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Justice League game. It was like a terrible version of like Streets of Rage, but Justice League characters.
Like so much of my knowledge of culture came more from video games than the actual like I've never seen Star Wars except for the first one like 5 times. And I know all of the maps because Star Wars Battlefront.
That's funny.
So I'm like, I know a lot, but not from the real thing. So like
Not from the
Cartoon
source.
Network,
Mm-hmm.
just because those games.
There were some badass. The Samurai Jack game I remember fucking kicked out.
Man,
'Cause
you're
they-
making me miss websites that just had shit like that on it.
Dude, go on fucking Wayback Machine. You could probably still play those.
That's
fucking-
true.
Like
itch.io, I guess, is the equivalent now. Of
Oh
like the
yeah,
place to
I
hang
love
out
those
for games.
.io games.
Yeah, a lot of them are really cool.
Yeah.
I bet that game I just bought is on there. I would imagine it feels like an itch.io situation.
Remember fucking addicting games? That was probably after.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I totally
I
forgot
love
about
those.
that.
Yeah.
You know, there was a DS like fashion game that I honestly wanted to try and play because it looked fun. Like it looked like a cool idea, and the chicks were so banging,
Yeah.
so hot, so fucking hot.
God, I just can't stop thinking about it, honestly.
The only reason boys play dress up games
So
is because
see
they
some
want to.
dress
They
down.
pray you can take off the underwear
Hell
too.
yeah! Hell yeah!
Well, in my dress up game, you can.
Woo!
I'm just kidding.
That'd be funny if you
I
made
was
like a
about to
porn
download
game that
that.
is literally just that. You can't like fuck them or anything, but you
I
can just
mean-
take their underwear down for a second.
Right?
peek
It's
at their
anime
pussy
themed.
lips.
You'd think so.
Woo woo!
What the? No, the thing they have is that on Pornhub the games it's like you just like hear ass clapping and it's like play the craziest game you've ever seen. It's like some woman being like railed by like a minotaur lizard.
Oh God.
Play the game that psychologists are calling completely fucking illegal. Yeah. Yeah, and the funny thing is I'm not saying I did this, but a friend of mine tried to play one of those games, and let's just say there's just like you never get to it. It's like, are you sure you want to do this? That's like
my
what the club video thing was, because it was like I had this video that kind of parodies it, but there are a bunch of gates to get
That's
to the
hilarious.
credit card in. That's what my friend told me. So. Just think
Just steals your identity.
Yeah. Gives you a virus, steals your identity. You're the only person that's got an STD from a video game.
It's because you had to give him a vial of your blood and a dirty needle.
play the game that you can smell. Play the game. Play the game you don't want your mom to find you playing.
God, you reminded me of all these ads, for these like just shitware games, on like Instagram or whatever, where it's just like
and
the
it's
totally
not as
weirdest.
advertised.
Yeah, and it's never this game.
Because I am the girl that downloads those.
Hell yeah, that's actually cool. That's good research. I saw an ad for one today that is. So it's always like a numbers thing where there's like a number above the guy's head, and then like if the number's too low, it plays like a crazy death animation. It's one of those style, and it's literally a giant, like a normal woman, but she's huge, and she has like a fucking closing block between her legs. And
Oh,
the guy
God.
walks in, she closes the block, and then she pukes into the top. and the puke kills you if you're
Oh
too
my
low level.
God.
It is the weirdest, like, sex fetish. Like, I don't
I
know
saw
what
that
it could possibly be. Like, it's and like the girl's hot, and then all of a sudden she's like, like it's so fucking weird.
Oh
It
my
is the
god.
weirdest shit. I almost downloaded it.
You should have.
I should
Those
have.
ads for those games, I've seen the romance ones that aren't
Yes.
like Japanese ones, but like the Western ones where it's like your girlfriend is hairy and smelly, so you like kick her to
Yeah.
the curb and find
Yeah.
a different one, and it's just like, and then you're the girl character, and
Oh.
it's like you have to clean your feet and do all this
Yeah,
stuff
you have to
before
change
you can-
yourself so he likes you.
Yeah,
It's like teaching the wrong thing to women.
oh, 100%.
Just
I mean, who's making these? Fucking
I know. They're so weird. God, that's a good documentary. We got to find these companies. Just
Yeah.
hang out with these freaks.
who are you, psychos?
Yeah.
It could
it's
be a good
wild.
reply all, but I think reply all kind of sucks now.
What's reply all?
It was this really cool. Well, they still have one of the guys was really good. There's one of the guys they got canceled because they were making a story about like investigating like a toxic work environment, and then it was reported that their work environment was very toxic.
I remember you telling me
The
about
guy.
this.
Oh my god.
PJ Vogt, who is just the smuggest fucking like Bushwick creature you have ever.
Wait,
PJ
what is
Vogt.
this?
It was a podcast about the internet, and they would cover like really cool, weird internet stuff.
Oh.
Get like calls, like go travel to the source of like a scam robocall and like that kind
That's cool.
of shit. But they got canceled because PJ Vogt, he was like one of the two like main hosts. The other guy was like clean, didn't do anything, but he was like trying to convince. He was like discouraging unionization.
Oh no.
It's like just like ultimate while they're simultaneously doing a story, and you should hear this fucking guy's voice. He's like, "We're looking into a working culture that was not working the way it should be." And like he's just like on his phone calls being like, "Don't unionize, guys. This is gonna be terrible for me. This is terrible for me." But yeah, so now it's kind of. I hear it's not as good because
Because they're paying
this asshole's
people.
gone. So
Yeah, you need that
Oh.
toxic juice.
yeah.
You need your Steve Jobs psycho energy in your magic company.
Isn't that just such a fucking it's so par for the course of like just like millennial digital creators getting paid shit and being told discouraged from unionizing and abused and manipulated. They paid $30,000 working 80 hours a week.
Ugh. That's God. There's so many people doing that. And it's like how are you doing that in New York City? Like
Yeah.
I'm already suspicious. Like your parents must be paying for everything.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's a whole other story. Ay ay ay.
Hey,
Don't get into media,
hey.
folks. Make your own stuff. It's a fucking nightmare.
Become the boss that hates unions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Got to be your own union buster.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Did you want to talk about your comic book friend?
Like, oh no. Oh, it's too dark.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know.
Well,
him
I thought I
personally.
was segueing with my dark joke just now.
Oh. No. So many people are talking about it. It's just.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
So he
don't wanna
wasn't
be-
all that indie.
No, he wasn't. He was.
Okay.
He was pretty successful.
Well, R.I.P.
Yeah. R.I.P. Ed Piskor.
R.I.P.
We all make mistakes. Could have been
Hell of a
forgiven.
name.
Yeah, seriously. Did
Mhm.
not need to go down like that.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Shit. What else y'all been up to? Anything fun? Anything not related to suicide?
I got a drug test today, and I was trying to text Manola that I was coming home and if he wanted anything from the grocery store. So it was like, hey, just got done pissing in a cup. Do you want anything from the grocery store? But I said it to my coworker. But then I also just realized I didn't clarify. Like I had been like, oh, sorry, like I meant to send that to Manolo, ignore. And then I like didn't clarify why I was pissing in cups. So like I'm just gonna see him tomorrow and be like, Manolo makes me pee outside.
I just finished pissing in the bucket and I pulleyed it back up, but I didn't go and grab it.
Let me back in. It's raining.
Can you just throw some of the mushy tomatoes down here? I'm really hungry.
You don't know him like I do.
I was gonna say something, but Jesus Christ, I think I might have lost it. No. Oh yes, this show that I was telling you guys about, something I've been watching. The worst acting I've ever seen in my life. And it is so fucking funny and awesome. The show is Amazon original, you know. So the money is going right to Israel. Amazon original, and it's called From. And I saw I'm this moron who. The thing is about shows now, they're so bad that if you don't hear something about it after its release, it's probably really, really horrible.
Right.
Like if you in this saturation of TV shows, if you don't even hear about it, usually it's not good. That's not always true, but these days with the way it's just the state of things, I think that's pretty much true. I stupidly saw a little YouTube short, and it was even one of the ones with the dumb club music in the background that's not from the show, but it was this clip of From, and it looked cool. So I fucking bought season 1 like an absolute dumb fuck. And the acting is just it's incredible how bad it is. The guy, one of the first scenes is this drunk guy. They're in this cursed town where at night doppelgangers come out and try to eat you, but they can only be invited in, right? So this guy is drunk, neglects his fam. His daughter gets eaten. So one of the first scenes is the main character is like, look at what you did. Your daughter's fucking dead, bro. But it's this really emotional scene, but the performances are so wooden. I went into this experience that it's this new configuration of not having the suspension of disbelief that I've never experienced before, and it felt like I was Matthew McConaughey at the end of Interstellar going through the books, because it was just this performance is so bad that it's almost sort of parodical. That it's also, I seriously was in this weird fugue state of consumption. What the fuck? And it's not even. This is the other weird thing. Because usually you think The Room is something that's equivalent to acting so bad, but that's so bad it's funny, and it's really fun to watch that as a result. But this was not that. This was not funny. I was just really confused and anxious. I feel like I could only watch one episode. There's one really funny ass part where the same guy, they're in an RV that's turned over and they're trapped and they have to wait. And they put up this little talisman. Of course, it's some kind of Native American talisman. They all hang up, protect them from the. So super cool. But they are in this turned over RV, and the guy's looking out his window, and there's one of the people is 5 feet from him, and he's like, "They're coming." And it's buddy, they're here, right there. Is this wide shot? Peering through the glass, and the guy's leg is almost covering his whole face. It's just incredible. So I highly recommend send $25 to the IDF. Get this first season. Play if you wanna comatose or something. Play a drinking game and figure out some kind of configuration. But From So horrible. And he's not the only bad actor. Just wanted to shout that out.
Nice.
Do you ever get super stoned to where you notice the acting? I would get really high and watch Criminal Minds, and I would just be like, "You're all acting, though. This isn't real." I know.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And they're like not bad actors, I'm sure, but they're not like, they don't have Oscars.
If it's showing, then it's gotta be.
Yeah.
But this, I really recommend. I think people should it should be like an anthropological study. Like, think of how stressed out. Sometimes you man, this director must just be sort of like a people pleaser, where they're just like, whoa, all those takes were so bad, but we gotta go. I guess we gotta go. I'm sorry.
Amazon doesn't have enough money for us to do another take.
No. It's incredible.
That's interesting. Damn, that's a ballsy move to buy an entire season in one shot. Did you end up watching all of it?
I just watched that one
episode.
Yeah, I bought it like some kind of crazy fucking ape. I've been kind of working a lot. I know. I feel like
this is your dress for your paper doll moment.
Yeah, this is worse.
So think about how much Melisande gets fulfillment and enjoyment out of this thing consistently, and I watched it once and wrote a paper about it. And I didn't even watch. I watched 10% of the whole purchase. Right, it's just one episode.
It was. Amazing.
I really want to watch it with you guys.
Oh my god,
that would be. That could be a Patreon
Sopranos
premium
and then
episode.
that.
Hell yeah! This is you're making me want to get this video streaming figured out, because that would be fun to just middle finger to the man, do a bunch of copyrighted shit. Why not? Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Modern current bullshit.
But for shit TV show.
Yeah.
I really want to have a
Sam
camera
Bott.
on you guys watching this scene where he's basically he's reprimanding this guy for letting his wife and daughter get brutally eaten and killed.
Oh.
And instead of being sad about it, the sheriff dude is just really pissed at him, and he's like, look at it, and he's pointing to both his wife and daughter
mutilated
chest eaten out and stuff.
Oh.
And obviously it's just neither of them are behaving the way
the way you should, with two mutilated corpses right next to you.
It's a kid and a young woman. I mean, it just makes zero. It felt like a high school film, but on $8 million. Just the kind of. And imagine it would make sense if both the actors were 8 and 11. You know what I mean? Kids in Super 8, making movies,
or dogs,
teenagers. Yeah, as preteens, just fucking. I don't know. It was, and there's a Salma Hayek looking woman who is worse than Tommy Wiseau.
Oh my god.
But not in a funny way.
Not in a funny way, just in oh my god. In Curb, when the last season of Curb, where he had to hire this teenager that was a line cook to play this part because he was needed something from her. Did you guys watch the show?
No.
I didn't totally fall flat, but it was that situation of just getting someone who's not an actor
right.
to do something.
It was Tim Tim and Eric.
Oh god.
Real level. It was crazy.
A sex assault video you have to watch at work. Just the weirdest.
Yeah.
I've actually been asking customers this recently, because kind of in the same vein of just shitty thing, really dorky things that are bad actors. But do you think all those Christian rap groups really do think they're cool? Do you think they know that it's lame and they do it, or do you think they're this is
I mean
up there with
the answer is on on the Instagram page Catatonic Youths.
Yes, I
mean,
was just gonna say.
I
Have you
mean-
seen that, Melisande?
No.
It's just pop punk weirdo after pop punk weirdo who like seems to fully believe in what they're doing, and it is it makes your skin crawl. Like you want to rip your eyeballs out.
these guys too, some of them, the music videos, they probably spent like
Fuck tons
thousands
of money.
of dollars.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh
It's
my god.
Yeah, it's not
so-
like, oh, it's shitty because the quality's bad. No. It's
shitty.
just like, how are you making this kind of music at this year? Like, what is this?
like
All right.
like one of my favorites is there's a guy who I think is like in a Phillies sweater, and he just looks like an Italian like late middle-aged dad. He's got like a gray buzz cut, and he's like, it starts with him being like, I mean, I'm already successful. I'm a professional musician. I'm already successful. And he's like sitting in like his
Oh
home,
god.
and then it just goes into like the worst rapping you've ever heard, and it's shot like not even like. It doesn't even sound like real professional rapping. It sounds like your uncle.
It's
This
so
looks
weird. Yeah, you're gonna have a blast,
amazing.
Melisande.
Yeah, Mouse.
This is one of the best Instagram accounts.
Oh wow.
He released like a greatest hits thing, and it's like one of the first posts, and it's like
Oh, shit.
Axl Rose singing "Welcome to the Jungle," and he's like,
I do know that one.
he completely can't do it.
The thing I've been really into recently is when people edit the music out and just do like for music videos and just do like the grunts and like just the singing. You hear all the like sneakers.
Yeah,
squeak.
yeah, that is.
I've
great.
seen a lot of High School Musical of it, and it's so good.
Yeah,
it
that
makes
bit
me
is
laugh so
great.
much.
The last one I saw recently was like an Elvis one. We're singing about Viva Las Vegas. You see that one?
Oh
Just
no!
look that one up. It's very, very funny. Yeah, those are great. Man.
100%.
I'm a little tired tonight. You guys got anything you're burning with
No.
desire to share, or should we
I'm
wrap
ready
up?
to get out of here and watch this Catatonic Youth.
Hell yeah.
This looks so good.
Well, this was fun. If you enjoyed yourself, go to extremely.live/donate. Throw us some money so we can buy weird in-game outfits for our characters and what have you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Help us buy bandwidth so I can set up a pirate video stream so we can do legal stuff
Yeah.
free from
Get
the man.
Get Sam that second season.
Yeah, I was gonna
help-
say.
Help Sam get a second season of From.
Oh, and then shout out to Critical Hit, a trans DJ party that features PS2 games. Super fun. The next one's at Trans Picos on the 6th.
Sweet.
I saw a photo from that last one. It looked fucking so sick.
They're crazy. They're fun.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
cool.
And you can dress like a normie and no one will make fun of you. Because I have.
Your hair, it has to look like this shadow. And then-
Yeah. It looks great. You look like Batman. Disheveled.
yeah.
Do you want to send people to your email, Sam? You know.
Oh yeah, we need another one of those.
Oh shit! Yeah, I totally forgot. I did have a submission today. But, if you are a gamer, okay, and you maybe will refuse to go to the bathroom if you're in the middle of playing Mafia 3, or if you have been accused of something, call me. Or well, don't call me. Email me at all lowercase sjvideorg@gmail.com. I'm here to advocate for you guys. If you maybe shot your aunt or grandma in the head for not buying you,
We'll be your one free call from prison.
reach out. I cannot provide legitimate legal counsel, but I do have a couple of business opportunities, investment opportunities that I think bright young lads
Nice.
and lasses, but usually I don't get emails from anybody but cis white men who are usually also complaining about some kind of hygiene, health-related problem. But that's my bread and butter. So you guys email me at all lowercase sjvideorg@gmail.com and tell us about what's going through your mind.
It's beautiful. That's a good service you're offering to the community, Sam.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can follow Maslow.xyz
Oh yeah,
on
toys.
Instagram.
If
Check
you want
out-
to get yourself some little guys.
Yeah, you want to get some little guys for yourself? Get some quality handmade little guys.
I wish I had some to show you, but
Yeah, if I weren't in a temporary place while my reno gets done, I'll tell you, I would be fucking...
If you're looking at our YouTube, you can see Melisande and Manolo's little guy they make.
little guy.
If you like comic books, check out my comic book at orangeflavor.fun. It's available. You can get a free digital version. You can buy a very reasonably priced, beautifully printed version.
If
And I
you
would
like this
appreciate it.
podcast, you'll like his comic.
Exactly. Yeah, that's orangeflavor.fun. Otherwise, hit up extremely.life/donate. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.